Welcome back to Monster Rancher 3, everyone. In the last episode, Proton Jr.'s career came to an end, unfortunately, along with his life. But we've woken Sora back up, and Sora has inherited most of his stats from Proton Jr., that is. So we are going to see what we can do with him. Now, Sora can probably win the next tournament and go to the A class directly, so that's what we're going to go for with there. But in the meantime, we are raising his life at least to 400, but we may go higher given that he's gaining like, whoa, and he graded that one. How many life points? Okay, we can go to 400. We'll go to 400 and then evaluate from there. Great job! It looks happy. And we've also decided to feed Sora mangoes so he evolves, just so you guys can see what that looks like. Yes, maybe I shouldn't have rested him. Crap. Yeah, I shouldn't have rested him, because he has to rest. Hey, talk. Ganoche looks cute, but you'll get hurt if you underestimate it. Alright. I think Sora's a little stronger, so what do you want to do? Yeah, let's fight. If nothing else, this will give me, it'll remind me how the hell to fight with Sora since it's been so long. Alright, come on, Sora, you can do it. Oh, I never got baseline numbers for the Smash Fest. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Whew, that's a big amount of speed. Alright, let's do this. Oh, he's very accurate. Galahad's very accurate. He's basically got 4 pips, but he can't do much damage. Am I gonna get anything bigger than 2 pips? Nope, nothing bigger than 2 pips, so we've just gotta fight. Let's see. Level 7 is the max for Supercharge? That's weird. Okay. We just basically have to get lucky once. Like, if we can land 1 attack, I'm sure Galahad's not gonna have a fun day. But that's the problem, landing 1 attack. Hopefully we can teach him a new move. Damn. I didn't look up information between episodes. It totally slipped my mind to do so. Come on, land 1 attack. Aww. This isn't good. Sora's a tank, but an inaccurate one at that. Wow, that is a lot less damage than I was hoping it would be. Alright, that is win number 27 for Sora. And I'm gonna have to do something. I wonder if the Lord of the Forest could teach me something. I guess we could move back there before the next tournament. See if... You know what, I should look that up now, actually. Let's look up bits. A little bit of help, bit of time, bit of... Oh, the Lord will teach you a new move. The same items will give you the same moves for the same creature. Okay. Is that the only information you're giving me, Wikipedia? Or not Wikipedia, but... Let's just look up Lord. Does not say... Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay. Let's see. Since we're working on life anyway, as expected. Alright, so we're gonna move back to the forest because I want to see if I can give a bit to the Forest Lord instead. So we're gonna move. We're gonna head on back. Back to Morks. Poor Sora didn't know his surroundings since he had just woken up. We're confusing the poor creature. Alright, so you have a battle in a week, so go ahead and rest this week. And I think it's September when he's able to... So, how are you doing, Flaria? Well, I'm doing well. Is she giving you a hard time, Bungles? I'm good. It is not. I'm not, am I, Bungles? Yes, she is. Oh, wow. Looks like you're doing well. Yeah, but alright. Good luck, I'll see you at the shrine. Okay, bye. That was pointless. That was pointless, Granddad. Ha ha ha, Bragma was here, huh? Whoa, Grandma Moshe, were you watching us? A little bit. You know Grandpa Bragma? Yeah, I know him. I've known him for a long time. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, come on, what's blah blah blah. Yeah, we were battle friends and fighting friends. Kind of like you and my nephew. Wow. I'll ask Grandpa about it next time. I don't think he'll like that very much. Why not? Oh well, I should be going. What is it with everyone giving me half sentences in this game? I was around Grandpa Bragma for a long time, but I've never heard anything about it. He could have told us about this before we came to Morks. Does it really matter? Okay, yes, we are going to fight in the battle. If we lose, we'll take on that water tournament area next time. Yeah, the Snow Peak, actually. That's not water, it's mountains. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do the Tochikan Festa. So this is episode 23 of the overall series here, and I find that interesting because it was episode 23 where I beat Monster Rancher 4. Oh, it's such a badass looking monster. I love him. So I don't know what that means, because I can't remember if I did any time skips in Monster Rancher 4. I probably did do some time skips before our post-game content, post-story content. So, it doesn't matter. Different game, different pace, different fun. Still a few monsters, though. Was I unnecessarily waiting? Was his guts at 99 before the 22nd? Oh my god. Okay, well, now we're getting somewhere. Dinos are cool. I kind of want to raise one now. I like dinos, and obviously Nagas are my favorite, but I like dinos, I like Raidens, or Raidens. Anything accurate and who hits pretty decent. I like golems too, but their inaccuracy always makes me a little wary. Come on, Sora, finish the fight. There you go. Oh, that won't finish the fight. This might finish the fight. Nope, but I still get a win. And it's win number 28. Yeah, knockout percentage is a lot lower for Sora than it was for Proton Jr. I don't have the spreadsheet automatically calculating that, but Proton Jr.'s knockout percentage was around 60? And Sora's knockout percentage is less than half. So, I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. Stats don't matter. I'm a stat head, though, or whatever you want to call it. I like stats, and I like numbers. Stats are my thing. You would think I would enjoy fantasy football or baseball as a result, but I tend not to. Like, the problem with fantasy baseball and football is you really have to love and keep up with the sport. And I am at most a casual fan with all of that. I'm a Cubs fan and have been my entire life, so obviously last year I was on cloud 9 with the Cubs winning the World Series, but I don't watch every one of their games. And I don't know, if I had a lot more money, I would buy the MLB Network. For a while, there was one year, it's been a few years, but there was one year I actually did buy the MLB Network, and I watched, I think, all of the Cubs' first half of the season, but that's all I watched. I didn't, for whatever reason, after the second half, I sort of gave up on them because they had a bad season that season. I don't know. And then last year, I didn't watch any Cubs games until the World Series. Like, I keep up with them, but I don't actually pay attention to them, I guess you could say. I follow him on Facebook, though, so at least I get some scores. So that was Sora's 29th win and 13th knockout. So he's making progress, but ew. You are gross, Mr. Baku. Ew. Oh shoot, why am I throwing an attack already? Well, I've got 3 pips. Back fist? Ooh, glad that missed. I could use some of these attacks. Will you teach me? Will you teach me some of these attacks? Ow. Oh, that did fuck all. That's pretty good. Given that I'm fighting a Frickin' Beaklin, I apologize. Ugh. Anyway, given the fact that I'm fighting another Beaklin who also has tough skin, that's a pretty decent attack power. 80 some odd. It's not bad. Alright, come on, finish him off. Finish the fight. Yeah, I think I've been calling Sora Baku for a few episodes now. Bakus are the giant dog-looking things with rendered buttholes for some reason. Thankfully, I have not encountered a Baku yet here. Or rather, I've not had to raise one. I think we've fought one or two, haven't we? I don't remember. Come on, computer, what are you doing? I was playing Skyrim yesterday and my computer started freaking the hell out, but I found out that that was because Windows was downloading a bunch of updates. And if there's something that's gonna mess up your computer, it's gonna be a Windows update. Shoulder's bothering me too. I mentioned at the start of the recording session that I'm playing hurt, and it's not just my teeth. I wound up laying down wrong a few days ago. And anyone who's ever hurt their back knows it just takes one weird move or just one, I guess you could say, unlucky proc. And I just laid down in bed and I felt something weird happen in my neck and my shoulder. And I have been hurting bad for, well, that first day was really bad. Like the first day, I wound up having to lay down most of the day. Like there was a point where I just laid there. And if you... So I guess you don't know me, but if you know me laying down, like, I hate naps. Hate them. I'm very momentum-based. That is something you know about me. But, like, once I'm up, I want to do stuff, even if doing stuff means video games, or reading, or watching movies, or working on a channel, or something. I want to do something. I want to have my mind active. And I was hurting so badly for one day that I just laid there. It was awful. I hated it. It was the worst feeling. But luckily I've mainly recovered. It's still a little sore. I think what's going on between my face hurting and now my shoulder hurting, I need to down some more Tylenol before I get much further. Falling apart, guys. Getting old. Getting old. I'm an ancient 34 now. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. I do wish I would feel better. There aren't too many days anymore where I wake up and I feel like I can take on the world. It sucks, but I mean that is a legit part of getting older. Sometimes you just don't recover as fast anymore. And things take a bit longer to get going, and I don't know. It is what it is. But I really think if I had enough money, I could get my teeth fixed and try to get some more sleep, and I'd be better off. I've been having a hard time sleeping, which hasn't been helping me. I can't sleep. It doesn't matter whether I lay down at midnight, at 1, or at 2. I can't sleep until about 4. And I just always wake up feeling tired. My face looks bad today, too. Like, I have the heavy bags under my eyes, and I just look exhausted. And I don't feel as exhausted as much as I'm in pain. But I can't figure out why I can't get good sleep, because I'll sleep in or I won't sleep in. Only thing I can think of, a friend, I guess you would call him, a former coworker, I don't know, suggests that I take melatonin, which basically puts you to sleep, but it's not drug-induced. Like, your body produces melatonin. And melatonin is a chemical in your body that signals to your brain that it's time to sleep. So by taking melatonin, you're basically forcing your brain to say, hey, it's bedtime and it puts you to sleep. And I'm afraid of trying it. Most people say there's 0 side effects. It just hastens the sleep process, and when you wake up, it doesn't feel any different. But I'm paranoid about taking medicine, and I don't want to take something that's going to make me groggy tomorrow. So I've been really nervous about even trying it. But tomorrow I have to go to work at that one job that I'm not talking about yet. But I'll have to do that, and maybe the next day, because I'm off, I'll try some melatonin. I don't know. Yakamura's been using it, and she said it really helps her. So, I don't know, man. I may not. So, with 3,000 gold, that is Sora's 5th trophy out of 8 tournaments, and he's now earned 10,000 gold total. Good deal. Sora, we won! Yay! Keep going! Alright, so now he's an A class, which is great, but more to the point, why don't you eat a Mackie fish? More to the point, we know his numbers are pretty strong. I still want to get his life up to 400 before we reevaluate his situation here. Let's see, you need that one, so I'm going to work you 1 more week, even though you're tired. And hopefully it won't be much... Yeah, it's about the same. Cool. Yeah, because you don't get the double boost for life in the Kalaragi jungle. Full of energy. Okay, next tournament. Gonna go for a Black Pearl for 5 grand. And this will give me a baseline for how he can survive in the A class in the Maelstrom Cup. Hopefully he wins this one. I thought that monster's name was Garbage. I'm like, geez. That sounds like something I would do for one of my monsters. Oh, Garage. And it's that one again. Alright. Again, we wait 20 seconds before we attack. Okay. Wow, that did fuck all damage, but man, did that hurt my guts. Alright, well. Just hang out, I guess. This music reminds me of the beach song from Mario Kart, like the original Super Nintendo Mario Kart. This is another game we haven't done on the channel. I mean, we've done Mario Kart 8, but I haven't done any of the classic Mario Kart games. Of course, I usually don't do Nintendo games since Nintendo itself gets a bug up its butt about it, but I don't know. I want to do Streaming Sundays again soon. Streaming Sundays has been in hiatus for about 6 months now. Actually longer, about 8 months. And that sucks. I stopped streaming Sundays back in September because I wanted to finish off my book. And I was going through some bullshit after that. Let's see, that is win number 33 and knockout number 16. So we had the book, and then I had a ton of personal issues. Then Sparkless acted unprofessionally, and we had to terminate her from the channel. And just going through all of that nonsense, then leaving my job, just everything combined, I just haven't had the energy to get myself back into the routine of working with Streaming Sundays or any sort of plan for anything. So I'm hoping to get to turn that back. Right now, my current short-term plan is I want to get my teeth not hurting. And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go to the dentist. It just means I want to feel a little bit better. And at that point, I'll know a little bit more about what I'm doing, and the Yakamura is going to figure some things out. The Yakamura's actually got some plans of her own. And because of that, we're not sure how the scheduling is going to work out, but I assured her that, I can do Streaming Sundays even if she's busy on Sundays. right now she's off on Sundays, but we have plans in the works, and she may not be off on Sundays anymore. So we've discussed whether we're going to move streaming Sundays, make it streaming Saturdays or streaming Fridays. It doesn't matter what day we do streams, as long as you guys like it and as long as we're open to it. The only reason we did streaming Sundays specifically is when I started streaming Sundays, I was off every Sunday like clockwork. But then I started working again on Sundays, although it didn't matter because of the timing. So now I don't have anything to do on Sundays, so I can bring streaming Sundays back on Sundays. And I want to do that sooner than later. I really want to do that sooner than later because one of the advantages of streaming Sundays is because I tried to do a different game every week, there was something new to look forward to on the channel every week. And it's been something I've wanted to get back to. I just need to discuss with her when she wants to do it. And I need to start feeling a little better, especially in my face. But hopefully we can make an announcement soon about when the series is coming back, because I love the streams. I really do. I like interacting with you guys. I like talking with you guys. I like you playing along with me. Some of the fans have been talking about some of the older streams, like Lord Ariados has watched a lot of our stuff multiple times, at least the streams, and he mentioned he watched Oregon Trail recently again, and that is one of my favorite streams. I don't know if it's my favorite one we've done, but it is certainly one of my favorites that we've done. And I miss that. I miss having you guys play with me in that sense. Plus we've got we have a new host, a new guest host who's trying out for the show. We've actually tried him out twice, and both series we've had to throw out for different reasons. The first series we actually ran into some copyright problems, and the second series was just below our quality, so we threw both of those out. But it's gotten any sort of like stage fright out of him, so he's a pretty decent host, and we're going to try to get him on the main show. And the best part of this is he really enjoys board games. Like we did the Game of Life, he actually demolished all of us who were playing, and but it was such a good, fun session that it actually made me a little disappointed that that we weren't recording. It didn't occur to me. We were just going to try to have some fun, and the pressure was off, I guess, and so were the microphones, so we didn't actually record that game. But we did the Game of Life, and it was hilarious and fun, and I realized how perfect it would have been for a streaming environment. So I'm going to try to make it my effort. Oh my god! Holy shit! Well then, we're gonna have to step up the offense here a little faster, Sora. Like we're gonna have to not dick about, because we don't want that happening a second time. Good God! Oh shit! Please dodge. Well, that's loss number 12 and knockout loss number 4. Whew, boy. Anyway, so that host goes by Polar Dread, and he's... please lose Bermuda. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so if we win, whether it's by knockout or not, we have won the tournament. So, Polar Dread is very good, and I'm eager for us to actually get him on the show. I was saying I'm trying to make an effort to pick up more board game and game show type games, because those are the perfect environments for one and dones, and it's sort of where his strength lies in commentary. So we're looking to get some of my favorites, like Press Your Luck is my favorite game show of all time. I'm trying to find it and get a hold of it, because it exists, I think, for the Wii, but I don't know if it exists for the other systems. We've also got Monopoly and the Game of Life already. We have Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune already. Those would be awesome. But we've got that. We've got 20 or 10 million whatever dollar pyramid. That one I want to buy. So Family Feud. I love Family Feud, and we've done a couple streams where you guys have taken us on in Family Feud. That would be awesome to revisit. I just need to get my hands on those games, and that requires getting paid. And unfortunately, because of my decisions that I have made with the Yakamura, pay is difficult right now. So, you know, but we're trying, we're doing what we can, and even without those, we have plenty to keep us entertained. And, you know, we have older games too that we can always turn to. So, and I've got a ton of Steam games that I need to do for the channel. I keep getting offers for doing games. I keep turning them down because we have too many to work with, and my Steam game list is like 400 over the years, and there's a ton that I haven't played for the show, so many things we can do. There's lots to do on the docket if we can just get the time to do it. So that's why I'm really looking forward to the future of this channel. I feel like the channel, it hasn't lost anything, I don't feel. But the channel kind of took a step back because of my hiatus, and we're trying to turn that around and get back to where we were and then expand from there. And I think we're right at the cusp. So hopefully you guys stick with us for it. And yes, we don't need the moke soup, but we got a black pearl, whatever that does. Good job, Sora. You keep going. Yeah, keep going. But yes, so we're 6 minutes over. Oh, god damn, we're going to be longer. Mochi, are you going to give us something? I don't have anything today. Oh, are you telling us we're... Yes, we can go to Goat. All right, cool. We'll double check that nonsense in the next episode as well. Although, again, we're going to stick to Morks here in the forest until I can see if we can learn a new move. All right, but that will do it for this one. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.